What is up, YouTube? And today we're going to be talking about a new gacha game that is pretty fun to play and has a very unique playstyle. And right off the bat, you can see when I open up the game, there are a ton of check-in events making this game extremely free-to-play friendly, which will be very good because, yeah, you don't have to spend a lot of money on this game. Now, this game is very fun. I've had a lot of fun playing it. As you guys can see, I'm not even done through all the check-ins. There's so much free stuff that they give you to help you to progress even more. So this game, like I said, very fun, very free-to-play friendly, and it's going to be based off the anime and manga series Kemono Friends. And this game has a very unique combat system, which I'm sure a ton of you guys would like. So before we actually get into the gameplay, let's actually talk about your team setup. So you guys can actually bring up to 7 friends, and these friends will have respective elements and roles, and these elements or attributes are going to be very critical in constructing your team. Now we have Wonder, which will beat Brilliance, Brilliance which will beat Splendor, and Splendor which will beat Wonder. So basically a triangle trifecta of basically elements that you want to use to your advantage. And by actually bringing a team specialized in one of these, you'll actually get extra effects, as you guys can see here. So this is the gameplay here. You guys can see that we are actually on like a slingshot airplane type of thing, and the battle system is actually very unique and very fun. You're actually going to see that this is going to be a slingshot system, and you guys can see that there is kind of like a guide to actually how to throw or catapult your friend. And you guys can see if you pull it more back, you can make it stronger, you can make it like softer, you can go up, you can go down, really up to you. And you're going to see that there are enemies on your screen here, and if you guys want to know more about these enemies, you can actually hold down on them. It'll show you their stats, what they actually do, and even some buffs. And by looking at their buffs, you can see for this variant Purple Puff, controller friends can make this significantly less effective. So there's like weaknesses that you have to take into account in constructing your team composition for every boss stage. You're also going to see at the bottom here, these 7 friends that I brought, you can just swap, through them basically however you want. And this orange button here is your miracle button. It's going to be basically your ultimate ability, which looks very sick. So if we actually look here, if you make direct contact with the monsters, you do extra damage. And because I did press the miracle button, you're going to see the ultimate animation, which looks amazing. And then after you actually make direct contact, your hero or your friends will actually take their turn. As you guys can see, I killed the monster at the top, and then on the friend's turn, it went down and actually hit the boss. And you're also going to see that there are combos in this game. So if we actually do the combo, you can see that there's a combo with this blue-haired unit, and then this unit right here with the grayish purplish hair. And we can show you how the combo works just by actually just using these here friends. So actually what happens is you don't actually have to hit the monsters if you can't, but it is very preferred because you can actually do extra damage. And if we actually look at the combo here, because we did shoot the blue one, the blue friend, if I actually shoot this one here, you're going to see that the combo does activate. And this friend here looks like she likes to heal, and the combo will activate afterwards, and you'll see that it just does extra damage and a extra effect. Okay, now we have the main character here, so let's look at her ability. I'm going to try to hit the boss here and try to take it out. And ton of damage here. And you can see the ultimate ability is very cute for this one as well. There are snowmen coming in, and as you guys can see, we did take down that boss quite easily. And yeah, pretty simple, I'd say, but the game does take you through it, and the gameplay does get a lot more complex in some stages, because you're going to see that there are some stuff you have to interact with that will actually affect the trajectory of your catapult or slingshotting. For example, here we have this stage with these like propellers, and if you guys actually look, if I actually slingshot up, these propellers will actually kind of adjust how your trajectory actually goes. As you guys can see, it kind of just like pushes you forward, which is quite interesting and makes for a very fun experience in the game. Now, the best part about farming in this game actually is if you actually 3-star a stage, you can actually blitz it. What blitzing is, if you guys have played other mobile games or gacha games, you can actually just blitz as many times as you want, and it'll auto clear the stages that many times. So for example, if I want to farm this 20 times because of this sour herb that drops that I want to farm, I just blitz it 20 times, and as you guys can see, I'm clearing the stages over and over, basically 1 time per second. And basically I cleared this stage 20 times in the matter of like 20 seconds. So it's pretty amazing, makes farming a lot easier and a lot more manageable, because there's a ton of games out there that actually don't really value the player's time, but this game really does. It allows you to actually just blitz through and save your time, and just be able to actually save your time and just spend your energy very quickly. Now, aside from the main story, which we're just going in, there's a lot of other game modes. We have In the cable car challenge, you'll see the main tower, which is basically going to be a way to get a lot of materials. Just a lot of content in this game. There is also these Tower of Brilliance and Tower Wonder and Tower Splendor. These will rotate every day, and basically it's to farm materials to actually summon a friend for that specific attribute. So you can get a 6-star Wonder friend from the Tower of Brilliance. You can get a 6-star Wonder hero from the Tower of Wonder as well, and basically it just rotates over and over, and you want to just make sure that you're doing all this content. There's a ton of stuff. Also, you're going to see, there's extra rewards you can get just by doing certain things. So you're going to see for these supply missions, right, you're going to see some of them will have extra blitz rewards, so it actually will benefit you if you blitz through, and that's what they want you to do, because the devs really value your time in this game, is what I realized, and it makes for a much more fun experience, and with the unique gameplay combined with it, very, very fun. Now, a lot of you guys are wondering, how do you actually summon for these friends? So, well, that's where the friend encounter will come in. So basically, there's multiple banners, as with every other game, and there's a ton of friends you can actually pull for, and the highest actual star rating in this game is going to be 6 stars. You want to aim for these 6 stars. 5 stars are very good as well, so don't really worry if you only have 5 stars, because 5 stars are still very, very powerful. So actually, you're going to see I have 10 of these unique tickets here. I think these are for the 6 stars, right? So let's actually go through and try to see if I get them. And the animation is pretty sick, because you're going to see that you have to actually click on these and it'll actually glow up, right? And you can skip it as well. It's really up to you. And I did actually end up getting a 6-star White Rhinoceros, actually one of the best friends in the game. These units or friends are very, very fun to play with. They all have different abilities, different animations, and if you guys see here on the right when I'm pulling through Grey Wolf, for example, you'll see there's a picture of a Grey Wolf, and there's actually a guide in the game, for example, also with the Bactrian camel, and that will actually relate these friends to real life animals. So pretty cool and pretty fun. And yeah, the rates in this game are super, super good, because you're gonna see that basically what happens with that banner I just pulled on, you're guaranteed a 6-star. So it's kind of like the reroll here, and it will just make it so that you can actually pull for a lot of the friends that you want, that you've seen in the anime or manga. So you guys are probably wondering, there's also a pity here, as you guys can see on the bottom right. After 80 encounters, you'll guarantee a 1 6-star friend, which is going to be random. And basically, let's just go through the summons here. Maybe I'll get something special. I already have Common Dolphin. You can see I got a 5-star, so I did get a 5-star here, which is pretty good. And yeah, there's a lot of summoning you can do, very, very fun. You can pull for your favorite characters, and all these characters you're going to see have, like I said, a lot of different animations. They also have very good artwork as well. And as you guys can see, this is the friend that I just pulled for, White Rhinoceros. And there's a ton of things you can do with your character customization. You can level them up with these materials that you can farm, which I'm going to do because she's a very, very powerful friend. And also you can actually, awaken them. You can find information on them in the guide. And you can also even see that they have different miracle skills that you can level up. You can see that White Rhinoceros enters the combat with extra defense. She's a very, very good tank, and she's very good for actually shooting in the beginning, because she can soak a lot of damage. You're also going to see for dupes in this game that dupes will actually unlock different things for your characters. So looking at Common Dolphin, I did mention that I did pull for her earlier, and I did already have her. You can see with the photos, which you get from dupes, you can actually break through your characters and get extra attributes and get extra stats and bonuses. And these will make your friends a lot more powerful. So even if you do pull dupes in this game, they do have a lot of use. It's not just like flat stats. You're also going to get extra effects on your abilities, which will make them a lot stronger. So you definitely want to make sure you're summoning a lot, because these dupes are very, very helpful in making your friends very strong. But yeah, now let's tackle this boss stage with my newly pulled White Rhinoceros. She's super, super strong. She's actually probably one of the best friends you can get in the game, because she is super tanky and she's super bulky and will just be a very, very powerful frontline friend for your team comp. And I think she fits in with a ton of team comps in this game, so definitely a good pull. But all the 6 stars are pretty good in this game. I think the game is very well balanced, because there's a lot of synergies you can do with a lot of teams that will make different friends very, very good. So let's actually see how she actually fares. So I did pull her right here. I'm going to look at her animation actually. That's kind of the biggest reason why I'm in here fighting this boss. Looks amazing. Wow, fire. But looks pretty cool. And wow, she actually does crazy damage as well. She did 4 of the 18 bars of health on the boss. So she's actually pretty good. Okay, you're also going to see that there is like a target here on the boss. I'm pretty sure if I hit that target, I'll do extra damage, I believe. So let's actually hit that. And let's see the snowmen come in. And wow, this is a pretty decent amount of damage as well. You're going to see that the friends, after you actually take your turn, even the ones that are on the field, they will actually stay and do damage as well. So even though you shoot them, it's not like a one and done. They will continue to stay on the field, and then they will do more damage. And, you know, if they're tanky, they'll tank for you. Some of them will heal and stuff like that. So not just like a slingshot only game. It's like slingshot and then turn-based as well. So it's pretty cool. And hopefully I can finish the boss off here, do a lot of damage. And you see the animations are only for the 5 stars and 6 stars. So if you're really into the animations, you're going to want to actually pull for a lot of those 5 stars and 6 star friends. And I don't think the boss dies here, does it? Very low. Can we kill it? And it is dead. So pretty simple. Yeah, pretty straightforward. You just want to catapult them into it and just do your damage, and then you'll actually kill the boss. And the story here is pretty cool as well. That's me, Samool, if you guys didn't know. But yeah, you just talk through the story, and then there's a lot of lore, very related to the manga and anime, so it's pretty cool and very fun, especially if you watched it. I've watched the anime, it's pretty fun. I definitely recommend it to you guys. And now it actually looks like, because I killed that boss, I unlocked the park, which is kind of like your, I guess, like sanctuary, and like where you can actually claim like AFK rewards and stuff like that. As you guys can see, I'm pretty sure you can build stuff here as well later on and get more rewards and stuff. You also can see your friends that you've pulled for and actually interact with them and gain trust with them, which is what you definitely want to do on a daily basis. And there's a very nice collect all button here, which will collect everything from everything. So yeah, very happy about how the QOL is in this game. The quality of life is amazing, and the park honestly looks pretty beautiful. A lot of other games just have like a very simple layout where it's just like a workshop and stuff like that, but this one you can actually see your characters moving around. You can actually zoom in, stalk some friends that you have if you really are into them, and it looks pretty nice. And there's a lot of upgrading you can do here, which you definitely want to do because it'll progress your account much further. Now, I know a ton of you guys are wondering, is this really free to play friendly? And from what I've seen, yes, you get so many summons, and a lot of the free to play units, even the 4 stars, are very good because dupes are very good in this game. So if you just have a lot of 4 stars with dupes, you'll see that they're very powerful. And honestly, if you look at the packs here, they're pretty cheap compared to other games. Like a lot of other gacha turn-based games especially will give you packs that are like $100 USD or even more expensive, and this game just gives you a ton of free summons and a ton of free stuff, so it's not really needed to actually buy anything, honestly. But I think the best value pack you can get is this Kingdom Supply Certificate, because it is like a daily pack that you get a daily gift every day. It just gives you the most value over time, and I think if you want to spend a little bit or are having a lot of fun in this game, this will be your biggest bet or your best bet when you are trying to spend money. Also, I'm a real big fan of the background. As you guys can see, I have the common dolphin in the background here, but if you click this refresh button, you can actually switch your backgrounds to units that you've actually pulled for and backgrounds that you've actually unlocked. So for me, my friend, right, I just pulled this white rhinoceros, so I might as well use her in my background because she is my 6-star friend that I just pulled for. And yeah, a ton of more rewards. Like as you guys can see, I'm just getting flooded with rewards because the game is super generous to new players. You get a ton of stuff pretty much every single day. There's even like a guide that you can follow in the game. This is going to be by clicking on here, the 7-day melody. This is going to actually help you through the game, pretty much guide you through what you have to do. And by doing these missions, you will get, as you guys can see, a ton of these rewards, which are very important. At the bottom here, you'll see that you actually will be able to get a free 6-star friend here. So hippopotamus, which I'm guessing is based on the real life animal hippopotamus, but basically a free 6-star friend, and she's very powerful, right? I believe she is really good at dealing damage. Yeah, very powerful damage dealer. So you definitely want to try to do this and try to get her as fast as you can, because she will be doing the bulk of your damage and carry you all throughout the early game. Also, there's even more missions. So if you click on the bottom left here and click missions, you'll see that this is even a more, I guess, like streamlined guide in helping you progress. It gives you a ton more rewards, and there's just a ton of rewards you get. And there's daily quests, right, you want to do, which are very simple, right? Like for example, if you just do the blitzes, which takes literally 20 seconds, as you saw, you can actually pretty much get through almost all of your daily quests, right? And these will give you these rewards, which are very good and will help you through your progression. There's also stage missions, which is basically just progressing through the game. And of course, you have those weekly quests, which will give you a ton of these rewards as well, which are very important because these will be very important, actually helping you level up your friends and also actually getting summons for your friends later on as well. Also, we have like a daily pass system in the game. So as you guys can see, like I keep saying, there's so many ways to get rewards, and there's just a lot of things that will guide you in the right direction. And by doing this daily pass, you'll get a ton of fluorite, right, and a ton of buns, which you're going to need for actually leveling up your friends. So you definitely want to make sure you follow this as well. Pretty cool way to actually, get ahead of the curve and actually get very fast progression. And yeah, if you ever feel like you're running out of energy, you can always go to the event page and get the scheduled loot. They just give you a ton of this energy that you can burn through every day. And you can also use your crystals here to actually get focus, which is your energy in this game. There's a ton of energy you can get. You will basically never run out of energy just by playing through the story, unless you like blitz through everything, which is not really recommended. So definitely a lot to do in this game. And if you don't want to spend a lot of time in this game, just blitz through it, right? You can just blitz through it and actually just, spend your time on other things in your life. So this is very friendly for people that don't have a lot of time to spend on gacha games, and also people that do have a lot of time and want to spend a lot of time on this game. Yeah, I just wanted to recommend this game, guys. It's a breath of fresh air, pretty fun to play, especially because it's so unique and it's so free to play friendly, and there's so much to do, and you don't really have to farm actively because of the blitz system, which is very nice. So I definitely recommend this for people that don't really want to waste their entire life on gacha games, because that seems to kind of be the downfall of a lot of games. Honestly, you just feel like you're wasting a lot of time. But this game is super friendly, and the animations and designs are super cute. So if you're into that kind of stuff, it's definitely for you. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and hope you guys test this game out. It's very fun to play, and it's always free to install. And I'll see you guys next time.